So when you're ready, Augustus, good afternoon, welcome. Starting with you, what has been your biggest takeaways from the Skyrocket Your Sales Challenge?
The biggest takeaway is the assessment, the sales assessment thing, to know exactly where the weak points are. Not so much the strengths, I suppose, but where to improve. But then another thing that really catch my mind is that you got to become confident, right? You got to be confident in the way we talk to the prospects, talk to the customer. I think that is another area where the improvement, for me at least, is required. The whole 5 days was an eye-opener to certain things about myself that I previously don't know or never thought about it. So yeah, that's my biggest takeaway.
Excellent. Thank you for sharing, my friend. You've done well. Wonderful. Ching, over to you. Now, checking in with you, what have been your biggest takeaways over the past 5 days?
The sales IQ, the 8 process is very eye-opening. I didn't know this is the way of making sales, actually. I am weak in sales originally, but now I have some ideas how should I approach the sales process step by step. And the last 5 works that works, that's important, actually.
Thank you, my friend. You've done well. Very good. KS, when you're ready, my friend, we're going to talk to you and learn about what you learned and what you're taking away from Skyrocket Your Sales Challenge. Over to you.
The biggest takeaway from me in this week is like just now today, words that can work for us to do closing and words does not work that when we're doing closing. And the most important thing is we need to build trust from our social media and we need to build rapport to the customer in order to make them trust us. Then only we go to closing, then make us more easier to get the sales.
Excellent, my friend. Well done. Thank you for being here. Well spoken. Thank you. Virginia, over to you. We're going to check in with you. What are your takeaways from Skyrocket Your Sales Challenge?
It's actually a very good experience, whereas I think I thought I'd done well, but then I realized after the sales IQ, right, I actually need to do a lot more preparation and much more clarity over my target market, right? It helps a lot. And I love how do I do the pricing strategy that you teach us. 2 words I've always used, that's why I kill the sales. So I'll be more aware of that and be better. Thank you so much for sharing, Daniel.
My pleasure. You did well. Thank you so much for being here. Marcus, over to you. Good afternoon. What are you taking away from Skyrocket Your Sales Challenge?
Okay, my biggest takeaway is to educate the client. I never think of this using the word educate the client means because of this, okay, you can and also which means. This seems very strong for me because what happened in our field of industry, most of the time we think the client will understand what we are trying to talk to, but sometimes maybe they misinterpret all this kind of thing. This will getting them having a doubts on that. I think this is very important. Educate the client.
100%. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you.
Well done. Well done. Connie, over to you. Connie, let's hear from you. What are your takeaways from the Skyrocket Your Sales Challenge?
For me, I feel I need to be more confident when I do the presentation, and also I need to execute. My main problem is I don't dare to ask for sales closing. I present already, like just now, Daniel said, you present already, you don't know how to ask for sales. That's why I need to build up my confidence to close. Thank
Beautiful.
you, Daniel.
Thank you for sharing. Well done. Okay, Christina, good afternoon to you. What are your takeaways from the Skyrocket Your Sales Challenge?
So actually the biggest takeaway is the sales quiz, the test that we did, because I've been selling stuff online. So I didn't know there is a lot more that I have to actually learn. And for today's class, the 5 words that I should use more to get sales, it's something very helpful for me. But overall, the experience is quite good, worth it. Thank you so much, Daniel.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Well done. Now, over to Smiling. Smiling, good afternoon. Let's hear from you. What are your takeaways from the Skyrocket Your Sales Challenge?
The big takeaway is actually I same as Marcus. I do not know that actually can educate the clients using the powerful of the statement because of this, you can make like this, which means how you can make it. I mean I'm starting to use this when I'm appointment with my clients. So I think this is very powerful. And just now when Daniel told us that don't and don't. do. So the don't, I think I also use sometimes like trust me, honestly. I think everyone are mostly will hear about these two words. So I think this is a good thing to remind us that we better don't use these few words, and what words that powerful that we need to use mostly. Okay, thanks Daniel and everyone. Thanks.
Excellent. Congratulations. Thank you for sharing.